Happy New Year, my dear little babies. God saw it fit to wake us up this morning into 2013. And I want you to make this year the very best that you can make it. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want, go for it. Leave all the evil and the bad things that happened to you and those people back in 2012. Because the only way you can live in the present, you have to leave the past behind. Now here's a book I'm going to be reading for you. Oh, that's a special plaque of mine that says, the best substitute for brains is silence. Sometimes when people want to woof, 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 and all of that, sometimes silence and removing them from your area. Remember, at your house, you control it. You pay the cost to be the boss. Don't bring anybody or allow anybody in who gets on your last nerve. Make them go like the magic dragon. They're gone. This is the book. It's called Famous Black Quotations and Some Not So Famous, and it's by Sabat Publications. I will be reading some for you. Okay, Famous Black Quotations. Now this is going to probably go all crazy while I'm trying to read. I tried to circle the ones that you might like. W.E. Du Bois said, "Would America be America without her Negroes?" Remember, that was the word we were called. Kwame Nkrumah. "It is far better to be free to govern or misgovern yourself than to be governed by anyone else." Chinua Achebe. "Art for art's sake is just another piece of deodorized dog shit." The Husserl. "Although the way of God is before all people, the fool cannot find it." Akan proverb. "Wisdom is not like money to be tied up and hidden." Lorraine Hansberry. "Children see things very well, sometimes, and idlers even better." Amira Baraka. Thought is more important than art. To revere art and have no understanding of the process that forces it into existence is finally not even to understand what art is. He's pretty heavy, man. Zora Neale Hurston. "I am not tragically colored. There is no great sorrow dammed up in my soul, nor lurking behind my eyes. I do not mind at all. I do not weep at the world. I'm too busy sharpening my oyster knife." Steve Biko. "The basic tenet of black consciousness is that a black man must reject all value systems that seek to make him a foreigner in the country of his birth and reduce his basic human dignity." James Baldwin. "Color is not a human or a personal reality. It's a political reality." Amira Baraka. "In America, black is a country." Oh man, it's so these sayings are so heavy. I'm telling you, it just gets to me. Paul Laurence Dunbar. "We wear the mask that grins and lies." May I repeat? We wear the mask that grins and lies. Paul Laurence Dunbar. Shirley Chisholm. "It grew on me that we, black men especially, were expected to be subservient, even in groups where ostensibly everyone was equal." The Free, this is Mari Evans. The free and freedom was put there to blow your mind, to blow your game. Frederick Douglass. A man who will not labor to gain his rights is a man who would not, if he had them, prize and defend them. John A. Williams. Has any Negro ever confessed that civil rights can be a boring issue? Necessary, yes, but boring as well, because it is war, and only the sick can like war. Frederick Douglass. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom and yet deprecate agitation are men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. They want the ocean without the awful roar of its many waters. This struggle may be a moral one, or it may be a physical one, or it may be a physical one. And it may be both moral and physical, but it must be a struggle. Power concedes nothing without a demand. May I repeat, power concedes nothing without a demand. Okay, Ralph Ellison. When I discovered who I am, I'll be free. Nat Turner. I would never be of any service to anyone as a slave. I hate that word slave too, because slave is nothing but kidnapped people. I hate that word African American. Yes, all over the world, don't care if you're in African Germany, African American. Do you ever hear these white people call themselves European Americans? Everybody wants to name us. Well, I've just named myself, and I think all of you should name yourself. You're Americans, period. That's it. Now, if someone wants to know what color you are, if that's important, you can tell them. I'm a brown American. I'm a white American. I'm a pink American. I'm a yellow American. But I'm an American. I was born here. My father was born here. My mother was born here. My grandfather was born in Scotland. My grandmother was born here of Scottish ancestry. American Indian flows through our veins. And this goes for all of us. All of us here are mixed. I don't care if you're white as the Pillsbury Doughboy. You're mixed. A lot of people get angry when I tell them this because they want to say, oh no, I'm white, I'm white, I'm white. Well, wait till one of them black kids come out of you and you'll see somebody was messing with, well, normally it was usually the white man messing with a black woman. Children, Lorraine Hansberry. Children see things very well, sometimes, and idealists even better, idealists. Wisdom is not like money to be tied up and hidden. Some of these I did repeat because I think they bear repeating. And I know you're going to say, where did I buy this book? I just bought it. It's called Famous Black Quotations and Not So Famous. That's all I bought. Boy, am I glad to see a new year. Chicago, don't make it 500 murders. Show the world that you're civilized and you're going to make it 0 murders. And that goes for all over. People, when you're doing this killing, you're only working for your enemy. Eventually, we won't finish 2013 at the rate we're killing each other. So don't do it. Please don't do it. Please try to love one another. Please. Okay, Billie Holiday. No two people on earth are alike. And it's got to be that way in music, or it isn't music. Gabriel Okara. And I keep wondering in the mystic rhythm of jungle drums and the concerto. W.E. Du Bois. One feels his two-ness, an American, a Negro. 2 souls, 2 thoughts, 2 unreconciled strivings, 2 warring ideas in one dark body, whose dogged strength alone keeps it from being torn asunder. Derek Walcott. I have been cursed. The drunken office of British rule. How choose between this Africa and the English tongue I love. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Happy New Year.